Islanders, go ahead and drop the anchor right there and hold on. We have a ton of cruise news for you today. We're going to start with capacity levels. As Royal Caribbean says, we're going to match our competitor, Carnival Cruise Line. We're raising capacity to 100%. Matter of fact, we may go over 100%. How do you go over 100% on a cruise ship? I don't know, but Royal Caribbean says that they're probably going to do it. I have some reasons why that's maybe not a bad thing after all. We're also going to talk about this unfortunate situation in the Bahamas. 3 Americans have been found dead, and we're going to share a little bit about cruise safety and safety when you're visiting ports. I want your feedback on this conversation. And finally today, there's another cruise line who has every single ship back to sailing with paying passengers. We've got those news stories. We've got merch giveaways. We've got Carnival coupon codes that work for some, don't work for some. They're only supposed to be good for the spa. Good Lord, we've got all kinds of things to discuss. Let's do so now on Island Time. A big happy Monday to all you Islanders. I hope your week is off to a great start. Welcome back to Island Time. I am your host, Derek, and here we are relaxing together in the islands today, but that wind is blowing. There's all kinds of things to talk about, so hang on. Let's enjoy some time in the islands together. Let me first say thank you so much for all of you who joined us last night for our special live show. All of our super chats last night went to Amanda for Mother's Day. She's going to get a massage in just 26 days as we embark on the Carnival Dream June the 4th cruise. As we do every single Monday, I'm going to give back to you. You help and you support me. I'm giving it back. You can see here a list of names, people who super chatted last night. We had 42 of them. And I'm going to give something away right now. Let me use my handy dandy assistant to choose a random number between 1 and 42. Here we go. Who's going to be the winner? Let's see. Give me a random number between 1 and 42.
The answer is 1.
Oh my goodness. Lucky number 1. How about that? The odds of that, what are they? 1 in 42? Stacy McChesney, you've won. You are the lucky winner this week, and you're able to pick out some merchandise. The link to our spread shop is in the description of this video. Pick out a shirt, pick out a cup, whatever it is, send it to me. My email is also below, or you can contact me on Facebook. I'll order it for you. I'll pay for it. I'll send it to you. There you go. It's yours. Thank you to all those who have super chatted and all your support. If you want to show support for today's show, also to everything from today's show, the super thanks you can see below. There's a heart button if you want to contribute to Amanda. A late Mother's Day present, still going to the spa fund, as Amanda, if you know her, you know she likes it. Her goal is to get 2 massages on an 8-day cruise. That's going to happen. She booked one last night with that 20% offer. Let's speak about that real quick. What a mess that was, right? Somebody's fired today. Somebody is fired because that coupon code was only supposed to be for the spa. People were able to use it for excursions, for drink packages, for internet packages, and it looks like Carnival is going to go ahead and let you keep those things. If they didn't, there would be an uprising. But now, of course, that coupon is expired. It was only intended for the spa. Wow, what a glitch right there. Let's get into the cruise news. Goodness gracious, there's a lot to talk about as Royal Caribbean says, you know what? Yes, we're going to 100%. Carnival has sailed close to full capacity for a couple of months now. They were the first cruise line to do so. They've done so relatively safely. We know what happened on the Carnival Spirit last week. It's still all over the news. Now the media is saying, oh, they've started an investigation. The CDC has started an investigation. Go to the CDC's website. They've started investigations on a lot of cruise ships, okay? Nothing is different. Royal Caribbean is now going to do the same. They shared, Royal Caribbean International's president and CEO Michael Bailey shared that we are going to 100%. Here's what he said. And as we head towards Memorial Day weekend, we're going to see significant percentage of our ships sailing at 100% and greater. Yeah, it is back. Full capacity is back and even greater. If they can fit in room that holds 4 people, if they can fit in 4, yeah, that's what they're going to do. They want to sell that 100%. He went on to say, we have ships right now selling at 100%, and we've had ships selling at 100% visiting the Caribbean for some time now. Some of those shorter cruises, by the way. By the time Royal Caribbean gets to the 3rd quarter of this year, they expect every ship to be in the triple digits in terms of capacity. So that means at least 100% capacity. I have to ask you this. Were you one of the lucky ones? We were, for probably 6 cruises, who cruised in late 2021, the second half of 2021, the cruise restart, or 2022, and you enjoyed some of those lower capacity sailings. Weren't they great? They were great, but I think about this and I don't exactly think this is a bad thing. Hear me out here. You can weigh in on this as well. High capacity is not necessarily a bad thing. We loved cruising with lower capacity. Share your experience on that. How many cruises were you able to take into lower capacity? Share that in the comment section below. We would love to hear from you. But I'm a people watcher. I'm a doer. I like to see all the activities full on board. I don't like waiting in line, but I like to see the dance competitions, that there's dancers and there's people watching, there's people clapping and yelling. I like people watching, and that is going to be back. The guest interaction, meeting and seeing so many new faces, that's part of why I cruise. And cruise lines depend on cruise ships to be about 100% capacity. That's why they build them to the size that they build them to. They want to fill cruise ships up, all the rooms up. And when they do that, they make money. And when cruise lines make money, it's good for us islanders, because the more money they make, the more money they can put back into the ships with ship upgrades, the more talent they can hire to brainstorm and think about what do we want to do next. And of course, the more money they bring in, they can go build those huge ships that give us a way to go see the world. So it's not always a bad thing. I do want you to share your thoughts on this in the comment section below. What do you think about this news of cruise ships, Royal Caribbean, Carnival, Norwegian's close? Trust me on this, 100% capacity. Now let's shift gears here. The unfortunate story, 3 United States citizens have died, been found dead in the Bahamas. First off, our hearts are out to those families. We're praying for you. We are so sorry in this unfortunate situation. We hope that the peace that passes all understanding is present in this situation. You probably heard this on the news. The investigation is ongoing. They're not sure why these 3 Americans passed away. They stayed at a Sandals resort. They're not at some just off the wall, off the beaten path type of resort. They were at a Sandals resort, and they were found dead just a couple of days ago. It really rings in my mind about safety and cruise safety and being safe on board. There are some things that we do to make sure we're safe. I want you to share some things you do to make sure that you're safe. This is the most important conversation we will have today. Safety is paramount, right? The cruise industry was just shut down for 18 months over safety. Safety is paramount. In times of a pandemic, an endemic, or normal times, safety is important. Cruise lines urge safety. They do on board, and when you go to port, there's signs posted, there's announcements all the time. There's some things that we do to keep ourselves safe. No one goes anywhere by themselves. When we get off the boat, no one goes anywhere. I don't care if it's myself, I don't care if it's women, children, no one's going by themselves. We always stay in at least pairs when we go somewhere. We don't take taxis that aren't registered with the government. We take official taxis only. We even stay away from some public transportation. I know it's cheaper to ride the public bus sometimes. It's $2 or less at some of the places we go to. We don't do it. Let's take the official sponsored taxi. Are you guaranteed to stay safe? No, but the odds are that you will be. Some people say scheduling excursions with only the cruise line keeps you safe. If you need that layer of comfort and protection, use it. Book only through your cruise line. But of course, a lot of us, we travel out, we venture out, we do things on our own. You've got to be aware of your surroundings and what you're doing. And of course, watch what you eat and drink. Of course, watching what you eat will keep you healthy and let you enjoy your trip. Watching what you drink, we know of stories over the years of dangerous alcohol poisoning that takes place. These are some things that we think of on our minds. What are some things that you think of with your individuals and family members that you travel with that you make sure to do? Let us know how you stay safe in the comment section below. I can't wait to see the peace and advice that we get today from our islanders. And let's get to this. Norwegian Cruise Line celebrated over the weekend and especially today as the Norwegian Spirit is the 17th ship back in the fleet. That means the entire fleet is back. It's sailing with paying passengers. Harry Sommer said this is an incredible, important day in our history and a defining moment in our future. We are moving full speed ahead, having already welcomed more than 500,000 guests for an exceptional vacation at sea. We are excited, hopefully, to cruise Norwegian Cruise Line. If Amanda can stay in the hunt with this competition she's in, she's been nominated as a top teacher in the country. She's still in the top 10 or 12 in this contest that Norwegian is having. If you want to vote, click the link above. You can vote for her. It only takes literally 30 seconds to do so. My goodness, we can pull that anchor up now. So much happening on the island today, so much cruise news. I hope you enjoyed the content today. If so, give us a thumbs up. We cannot wait to see what you think about these stories. What do you think about capacity? What do you think about cruise safety? There's somewhere for you to share your comments, and that is below. Get to typing. I want to see it, and so do other islanders. I will do my best to comment and respond to you today, and as we get into tonight especially, I hope you enjoyed the show today. Stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow right here on Island Time.